You guys, it's a cold one this morning. So we can get down to 28 degrees. 9 o'clock. Boys up on the roof working. On the old jailhouse, they're up there. They're working on the roof. But she is a cold one this morning. I don't know what that is. That looks like ice in the middle of the road. Though. Another patch every once in a while. But right there's one guy. See his head pop up there. There you go. They're finishing up the strapping. We'll go around and see if we can climb up the ladder there and let you look. They're way up there putting wood down. If you can see, all this is iced over. You got to be careful this morning. You walk on screws, things like this, so you can get traction on the screw heads. I ain't getting up there this morning. We're gonna let this melt off. And right there, y'all can see that. I can't see in my viewfinder because I've got sun in my eyes. This here's that butyl, and it's done got rock hard. That one got it in two places there and there. So, but anyway, we're up there cutting. We got more 2x4s in them. So as we get done with this, we're gonna come back and tear the rest of this off of these sidewalls and put plywood up. And then we'll start bending the flashing for all that. But it's cold this morning. It's got ice on everything. Don't look like we got much water inside the building last week. We got a little bit, but we would have got that if we didn't put any kind of roof on it. So we're going to we'll get this finished up here, get it looking nice, and we'll come back when some of this ice burns off. Okay, they're going back up with more tape, more screws, more tin. We're gonna get this last section put on today. They got 3 rows, or they got 3 pieces up there. They're gonna need 4 more to finish. No, they're gonna need 5 more to finish. 5 more to finish. We've got 8. I bought 3 extra to do this little section here, and it's gonna take 1.5. But just in case, you never know. We might screw up and need a piece, or might want to stand some up on the side or something. I don't know. We got it if we need it. It's right there. We've got storage building over here we'll put it in, or our warehouse. I'll put it on top of Joey's arcade games, Ronnie's arcade games, whoever's arcade games. Put it on top of that in the storage unit, and they'll have to deal with it, and I won't have to, so we'll be good. Watch him come down this ladder, just blip, 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 like it's nothing. Right down the damn thing. I'm scared to death of it. They climb up on top of that one, stand on top of it. Drives me crazy, but whatever. But we're getting there. The back of the building's looking a lot better. We got 90%, well, 66% on. When they get these other pieces, it'll be 100% of the flat, and then we'll just have the flashing. We'll have to go back in and cut all this off the sides. They've done cut it over here. It's mostly all gone, but we'll have to pull that gutter to get our flashing up behind their flashing, basically underneath that roof there. So when the water runs off, it can't get behind anything we do. So we've got to get under that roof, come out and come down. We're probably going to put a new gutter on there, even though it's not our building. We're going to put one on there so we won't have issues. We don't like issues. If it leaks, you know, for what that gutter is going to cost us, if we have a minor leak in here over that gutter, or over that water running off and just doing whatever it wants to do willy-nilly without us controlling it, it'll cost more than what the gutter cost us. It's only 50 foot of gutter, 60 foot of gutter. about 60 foot, maybe a little more than that, 60 foot, I believe, worth of gutter. It's not that expensive. We'll put one downspout down here in the back and get it out, get it off our building, keep 90% of his water off our roof. And then we'll do our roof, well, we're doing our roof to keep it contained. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do over here, because obviously the building beside it is junk, so they don't want to spend no money. We normally cap the whole top of the parapet wall, but we only own to the middle of the parapet wall. So I've got to find out how I can cap that parapet wall and attach it on this side without hurting his partial, without hurting his roof that he done. I don't want to cause him any havoc. Even though I know his roof is leaking, I don't want to cause any more problems up there. So I've got to figure out how to do that. And usually if you just cap it and you set it on there, screw it good on this side, the wind comes, it'll bend it up like so. And when it bends it up, then you got a problem. So you've got to get a few screws in that other side. We'll have to figure that out when we get to it. But it's so cold this morning, I get about 4 or 5 minutes on this battery, and then the battery dies and I got to go charge it for 45 minutes. So you're not going to get too much footage here this morning because the batteries won't hold up because it's too cold. But we'll keep working at it here, and we'll let you see the end product. We got a little more tin, like I said, to get up there, and then we'll be done. Hey y'all, we're getting this last one put in, or these last pieces put in. We're still running our butyl tape just like we was on the other one. We're still doing double seams down here. The manufacturer states that you only need one, but we like two. We put doubles there. I put an extra board in up here. The reason we put an extra board in up here, when our flashing comes down and lays out this way, we've got a spot to screw our flashing. So we can screw our flashing here and there, keep it from rolling up on us, keep us from fighting it there. We put 2x6s down this edge, all the way down. Same thing for our flashing. When our flashing comes out, it's going to be a step flashing. It comes out and steps down and steps right on top of one of them lips. When it does that, we want to be able to make sure we hit wood. So we did that. You see here we had to put a couple blocks and stuff under this. We did that to keep all this level because this is lower where we cut it out versus where this tar is back here. This tar has got it higher, which no problem. We run a chalk line on every set of screws so we know where to put them, where we won't miss, and just keep right on getting it. And we taught ourselves all this stuff. The last one, we had to do it twice, but it was a lot bigger building, so we figured out from our mistakes. But it looks good, coming right along. When you put 3 foot at a time in, that's what they're doing. Yeah. You put 3 foot, get 3 foot in at a time. It don't take long to cover 25 feet. Here, it's about 9 pieces. We're using 8, plus we're overlapping the last one a bunch. So we got to go in there and cut that one back a little. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but we got to cut it off, and then we'll be good. Go on. They like to get it set to where they want it, and then they pull the butyl off. Basically, they don't want to overpull the butyl too much because they're fighting it there. So checking it, trying to make sure it's straight. So that's good. Now he wants me to pull up butyl tape. That's flopping because we don't have it. The last two sections I don't have screwed in because of that flashing. I don't want to screw it all the way down solid and then come back and have to unscrew it and re-screw it again. I don't want to them washers on top of the, there he goes pulling up butyl. The washers on top of the screws are not designed to be in and out, in and out, in and out. A one time and done type deal. You don't want to take them in and out if you can help it. So we're going to screw it down once and be done with it. I'm going to get some measurements here for Ronnie, and we're going to start making this bend here and see what we can do with it. This step flashing here, we're going to start making it now. We'll let you know something here shortly. What you think?
It's cold, man.
What you think about the Ariba? What you think about the lemon? What do you think about the roof? You like it?
Good, man.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
No quality inside.
No mas agua. Here comes another 3-foot piece. Getting close. Getting to the short circles. To the short circles.
¿Está bien? ¿Quieres más para arriba? Ahí está bien.
Making sure we push it all the way up each time. Basically that corner hits over there. We don't care what this does because we got plenty of overhang. So we're just more particular about here, trying to get it as close up there as we can to so it won't give us any problems there. Down 4 more pieces and we got it. 3 is going to get us extremely close. I might only do 3 up here, I don't know yet. You see how much we're going to have to cut off of that one to get it to lay down. And the one piece stops there. And we're going to have to cut this one here. This next one. And it's going to be over a little more. Basically this roof, or this whole building is set at an angle that way instead of straight like that. So as we come up here, this side gets longer or closer to this building, and that side gets farther from that building. But we set it up where down there we was touching, and we got it as square as we could down there on that first one to run across and do this. We knew we was going to be off a little bit because the building itself is not square. So we're doing the best we can with what we got here. But the good thing about it, there's no roof penetrations, so we don't have to worry about no pipe coming up through the roof and having problems with leaking in there. We've got we're going with electric water heater and electric heating and air, so we don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. The only thing we got to worry about is how we going to get that siren hook back up, and we've got that. We done figured that out. So we'll get him. Won't be no problem. Still going here.
Lo único pues de que si,
2 pieces
o
left.
por decirle,
One after this one.
como hay áreas donde no puede entrar el tractor, tienes que cargar el material hasta allá adentro, pues. Inténtalo, chicas, por la silla.
Slide it up top.
Espera. Vamos para arriba, ahí está. ¿Está?
Slide it up. Good.
Okay. Mínimo los chingados 3 días, porque un día vas a quemar todo el material.
Sounds good when it's done.
Güey, pues no te va a pagar eso.
Another piece lying there. It's always got 4 more pieces down there on the trailer in case we need it.
Por esas pilas.
Solo echar concreto a las llaves.
Y eso lo hace un día, ¿no?
Put that tar paper down there. We're gonna stand it all up. You know, right now it's catching all that water and put it over that way. We're gonna stand it all up. We'll basically line all this with plywood all the way down. Once we line it, then we'll start capping it. Capping it off, and we'll be good. It won't take long to do that.
3, 4.
Maybe a day and a half.
Por eso mínimo 3
Do
días.
it.
Los hacías más. Porque arrimabas. Arrimabas un albañil o dos. Un albañil y la chingada.
So we gotta trim this piece. It's too tight in the wall. So we're gonna trim it there. I'm gonna trim it faster than I can do it. That's where I hacked on the front of it. That's where he cut in like 30 seconds. Crazy.
Okay.
Didn't cut it that fast. Just cut them 10 snips. The easiest way we found to cut it.
Mano, no más, güey.
Does not have to be cut. So he could hold the 10 up.
con la mañana.
Sí, what it does.
Hay que levantar el papel, güey. Ah, ya se va a remangar, pues. Pero bien, ya.
Get the paper back up, man. Move out the way. This usually
Miren, ahí va a quedar. De aquí, bueno.
Allá.
Ahí va a quedar.
Okay, y'all. The last piece in. We're not gonna put a piece there because it's 4 inches or 4.5 inches there and nothing up there, so there's no reason to put it in there. My flashing's gonna have to overcome that anyway. So I'm just gonna flash that out. I don't see no gain to put it in there. I've got plenty of it to do it, but the way I have to cut the sheet, it ain't gonna help me. So I'll do it, but it's done. The flat is. They put the last screws in there, and they put the last screws in it. And we should be getting down off here. We're gonna do this front flashing, but that's gonna be on the next video. So if you like what you seen, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up for filming it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Ahí está bien, pero